Georgia O'Keeffe by Slomith Castellon, 8th grade, Greenfield Middle School. Pictures of Georgia O'Keeffe. Georgia O'Keeffe's background. Georgia O'Keeffe was born the second oldest out of 7 siblings in November 15, 1887, in the town of Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. She grew up on a dairy farm with her parents, Frances Calixtus O'Keeffe and Ida Toto O'Keeffe, and her siblings. At age 10, O'Keeffe decided she wanted to become an artist and started getting instructions from local watercolorist Sarah Mann. After graduating high school, she studied at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago in 1905 through 1906, and later attended the Art Students League in New York City. She taught art in public schools in Amarillo, Texas Panhandle from 1912 to 1914. Georgia attended Teacher College of Columbia University in 1914 through 1915. In the summer between 1913 through 1916, she served as a teaching assistant to Bennett. In the fall of 1915, she taught at Columbia College in South Carolina. In the fall of 1916 to February 1918, Georgia took a job as head of the art department of West Texas State Normal College. Georgia O'Keeffe's obstacles. Part 1. Georgia O'Keeffe faced many obstacles throughout her life. Her first major obstacle happened in 1908 when she decided to quit at the idea of becoming an artist and stopped painting for 4 years. O'Keeffe was inspired to paint once again in 1912 when she attended a class at the University of Virginia Summer School. In 1933, Georgia O'Keeffe suffered a nervous breakdown and had to leave New Mexico and be hospitalized. She stopped painting until 1934. In the spring of 1933 through 1934, she recovered in Bermuda and returned to New Mexico. O'Keeffe was one of the few artists in her time to not quit the art career, and this made her become a well-known artist for overcoming this obstacle. Georgia O'Keeffe had many other obstacles besides not quitting the art career. Her art career came to a stop in 1938 when she was being attacked by critics, calling her focus on New Mexico, limited in branding her dessert images a kind of mass production. O'Keeffe accepted an offer to create 2 paintings for the Hawaiian Pineapple Company in Hawaii to get rid of the critics. Obstacles Georgia O'Keeffe faced, Part 2. In 1946, Georgia O'Keeffe's husband, Alfred Stieglitz, suffered a cerebral thrombosis, causing O'Keeffe to leave New Mexico and arrive in New York. Georgia O'Keeffe had to overcome many obstacles other than art-related obstacles. After Stieglitz's death, Georgia stayed in New York for 3 years, mostly settling Stieglitz's estate. She later permanently moved to New Mexico in 1949. At the age of 85, Georgia O'Keeffe lost her central vision by macular degeneration in 1972. Afterwards, she needed assistance to paint and stopped creating art completely in 1984. Georgia O'Keeffe faced many obstacles. Georgia O'Keeffe's impact. Georgia O'Keeffe's art was a great impact to the world and art world. Without Georgia O'Keeffe, the development of American modernism and its relationship to European avant-garde movements wouldn't have happened. She was also one of the first artists to adopt a unique method of painting, and without this achievement, she wouldn't become the famous artist she is. These achievements impacted the world because Georgia O'Keeffe was one of the most unique and important artists, and this inspired many people in art. Georgia O'Keeffe's legacy. Georgia O'Keeffe had a large legacy after her death. A large body of her work, photographs, archival materials in her Abacus House library and property were transferred to the Georgia O'Keeffe Foundation, but was later transferred to the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum. Most artistic legacy is in the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum. The PBS aired the American Playhouse production, A Marriage, Georgia O'Keeffe and Alfred Stieglitz, in 1991. In 1996, the U.S. Postal Service issued a 32-cent stamp honoring O'Keeffe. A fossilized species of archosaur was named after O'Keeffe in 2006. In 2009, Lifetime Television produced a biopic of Georgia O'Keeffe. In 2013, on the 100th anniversary of 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 Armory's show, the USPS issued a stamp featuring O'Keeffe's Black Mesa landscape, New Mexico / out Black of Mary 2nd, 1930, as part of their Modern Art in America. O'Keeffe's 1932 painting, Jimson Wheat / White Flowered No. 1, sold for $44,405,000 in 2014. Georgia O'Keeffe's legacy was a very large one. My deliverable original art. My deliverable illustrates the life of my hero because Georgia O'Keeffe loved New Mexico, and a lot of her art consisted of New Mexico. So I decided to draw a New Mexico sunset, and by adding her face in black and white, I represented the photography of Georgia O'Keeffe taken by her husband, Alfred Stieglitz. Georgia O'Keeffe's impact on my life. Georgia O'Keeffe has impacted my life by inspiring me with her art and accomplishments. She inspired me with her art because she had a unique method of painting, and that not many people had, and this inspires me to adapt a unique style. She has proved to me that anyone can do anything no matter who or what you are. Her art is inspirational and shows the world how it should be in a painting. Qualifications of a hero. I learned that to be qualified to be a hero, you must have done something that impacted the world and may have changed someone's life. You have to stand up for what you believe in and what's right, even if others put you down. To be a hero, you have to show dedications and responsibilities in the hardest of moments. Thanks for watching.